getting emotional right now. Okay. All right, time. Good morning. It is Friday. Um, everybody's at school. Well, Kelsey's at school, went to work, and it's just me and Miss Mocha. So I just got up probably an hour ago. I'm about to work it out, and I go pick up the groceries finally. Since I ordered them, I started running out of things that I really need, which can suck. So yeah, um, I was just thinking this morning, um, what am I going to, what posting will I do? I know for my faceless post, what I'm going to say, I think that's pretty easy to figure out a problem, which I think the problem today is going to be no tech skills, because you really don't need to have any tech skills. Um, because everything, like I stated, is it's a blueprint, and you are just plugging in your information. Um, so yeah, that will probably be my slogan or whatnot for today. As far as me getting in front of the camera and saying something, I don't know what it's going to be. And that's the part that really, I guess, I'm going to be transparent, brings me down, because I'm like, oh my gosh. Again, I don't want to be salesy. I just want to flow naturally, because that can turn, people off. And keeping a positive vibe about, I think I was listening to the one of um, Myron Golden's podcast or whatever on YouTube, and he was just stating, stop searching. Just if people want to buy, they're going to come to you. And that's what Michelle O'Neill says. If people are not um, liking or even commenting, that's not your perfect customer. Keep going until you find your perfect customer. So I just have to keep that, you know, in the forefront and focus on that and not on the negative thoughts. It's so hard to not go negative, right? Like I mentioned before, our brain is trying to conserve energy. So the first thing it wants to do is take any challenging things and just find the easy path. And sometimes the easy path is F it and quit. And I know that I'm on a new journey with my growth mindset as well as this business. And it's not for the weak. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because I can be weak at times, but it's definitely hard work. It is definitely a mind thing. It can be a mind F, if you allow it. So just pushing yourself is important. One thing I want to say is I think I got the camera thing correct. So I think I ended the last recording yesterday. So this may be episode 6. So finally, episode 6, I think I got it right. Because I'm like, this is crazy. This focusing thing is just driving me nuts. Like I said, I'm not techie. So that is, that is a testament to my tech skills. I can do some things right, but maybe because I'm just, I don't know, impatient, which I need to learn how to be patient and figure things out. So, anyways, so yeah, I'm about to work out, go pick up my groceries, and then cook me some breakfast. And then I'll probably start back some editing, so I will probably pick up the camera back then. Alrighty, so I just finished working out. I just want to come back on and say this. God, thank you for the small things. I don't know if anyone else does this, but just for the small things. Like me being able to, I guess, choose a different selection other than focus and manual. I can't even remember what the other option is. If you're a camera person who's been doing this vlogging for a while, you may know what it is. But for me to just figure that out, I just have to be like, thank you for pointing me in the right direction, or pointing my mind to say, Sarah, choose the other option. Like those small things really makes me happy. And I guess I needed that this morning, because earlier I just spoke about not being up to par with thinking what I'm going to um, post on my TikTok. So, yeah, I just needed to share that. Things like that really brightens my day, or just in the moment, it puts me on the path of um, positivity. So I just wanted to share that. I'm so excited that I fixed this camera because I'm looking at other people's vlogging or just their content creation. I'm like, why does it? Well, first of all, I know I have a cheap camera. Okay, so we know that. But however, like I'm just trying to figure out like why is my camera? But I guess it's just trial and error, right? And the trial part sometimes gets sucky because yes, we have to go to the trial to get to the success or the perfection, but it just can sometimes again bring you down. So again, I've said it for the 100th time. I'm so excited that I was able to figure out the focus situation, and now it is still, and I look clear. It is not going blurry. So I am so giddy about that. I am headed to pick up my groceries for today. I thought I didn't have a lot to do today, but thinking about it, I forgot that we have a retirement party that we are going to tomorrow. So my feet needs to be done. So I need to do that. And my nails, as you can see, they look a hot mess. And so I bought, I think it's B-Tart box. I usually use those press-ons. So I need to do that as well. I may do a try on. I mean, you guys won't be able to see it until later, I guess, later in the vlog to see which dress I go with. But it's 2 dresses, well, actually 3 outfits, I think now, that I may choose from. So we'll see. One thing that I'm excited about is that my fitness journey, things are going well. Again, it's the evidence. In one mirror, like the mirror in my office, when I look at myself, I'm like, okay, I see the inches. Okay, I see the inches. I have not really been weighing myself only because this hair, I want to say it's 2 pounds. So I can't really get a true weigh in. But yeah, but when I take this hair out, I think I'll be able to really tell what my true weight is. I just been taking 2 pounds off, so I think I'm, there's evidence of me losing weight. So yeah, I guess my mind is just playing tricks on me. They say to take pictures of yourself so you can see a difference. I don't think I took a picture of myself in a while. I want to say it's been last month since I have taken a picture of, my journey or my progress. So I guess that would need to be in the works so that I can, say to myself, okay, you're doing it. The things that you are implementing and applying is working, right? Because I will not be giving up. I won't. So I still need to do my vision board. I have not yet done that yet. So the goal is to do that too as well. I mean, that may have to wait until tomorrow. I don't know. Depending on how I'm feeling is, I guess, what's going to happen. It's now 10:16, so we shall see how things work out for today. All right, so we've made it to the Walmart pickup. I wanted to touch base on me going live because I do feel that, I will definitely see a difference if I go live over on TikTok. I guess one thing that I am, damn, it came out here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, so they just really came quick. I didn't expect them. Like, I just pulled up like 2 minutes ago. So I guess that's good. Anyway, I was stating that I needed to go live on TikTok because I think that's where I will draw in my perfect customers. And I guess my fear of that is me
addressing people who are negative, who might show up on the live, right? That's evident. Like, you're not going to get past that. There are some people who do ignore people like that. But one thing that I do like how Michelle O'Neil, how she maneuvers that, is when she's on live and she will read the comment of what they state is live, but she will debunk it by just drawing up an analogy, to debunk what they're saying. For instance, if they say, it's impossible to make $10,000 a month. And so she would read their comment and she was like, my friend, if you stay there with a negative attitude or negative thinking, then of course you're going to think that's impossible. Thank you. Um, of course you're going to think that is impossible. However, if you think that you can do it, then it's going to happen. So if you're, then she'll, state to the people, if you have that mindset to think that you can't do something, of course you're going to stay stuck there. And she was like, I don't like to stay stuck there. I like to move forward. I like to think positive. And I can state that I have made, that type of money. um and then that was like a simple one, but she really is able to just turn those comments around to, for the person who is probably reading that comment, and then they internalize that and say, you know what, this isn't possible. So I guess that's a good thing that she does address it while going live, but then debunks that to impart positivity into someone who probably was thinking how that person was thinking, or if they wasn't thinking that way, they're thinking it now. So for her to, address that issue, but turning it around for good, I think is something that she has definitely mastered. So I guess I just need to think positive, but I'm not yet ready. Um, I will follow my spirit, and God will let me know when it's time. I know sometimes we can be our own demise, um, or be the person who, or we can be in the way of ourselves, right? So, it's definitely important that I do, as many people would say, put my big girl panties on and just do it, right? Just do it. Get over that fear or whatever it is that, is blocking me and stopping me, because there's never going to be a perfect time. Alrighty, so before I ate, I wanted to do a try on haul to show you the outfits before my stomach got bloated. Okay. This is option one. Hopefully you can see. Yes, it's wrinkled right now. I think I got this from Shein. I think I really like this. The only thing is, I am a triple D, and I just don't want it to be tugging at my breast all night. So we shall see. This reminds me of Fred Flintstone or Wilma Flintstone. So yes, this is option one. This is option two. I don't know if I like it for, I guess, this is more casual, like going to lunch with friends, but I don't think it's yeah. This is dress three. I think this is the one. I won't have to be tugging at night. It is casual, but it also gives a little dress up. But this is the back. Okay. The only thing that I would probably do is put like a pin to make it a little tighter. I don't think it'll be that bad if I put something back there. Um, but yeah, I think I am liking this. This dress, I can't recall where I purchased it from. I don't know if it was off the TikTok shop or I went over to Amazon, because I do that a lot. If I see something on TikTok, first I'll check Shein and then I'll go to Amazon to see the price there. I think I got it from Amazon. I think I got it from Amazon. This is, I think all dresses, all the outfits are large. Everything that I buy is a large. And that is because of the big girls up here, but I'm finding that I am, I guess, losing inches here. I guess if I split, I think I like this one. So this may be the one that I wear with some new bottoms. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. Probably wear my hair up in a bun. Good morning. It is Saturday, and Miss Mocha is ready to go out. This morning I am feeling so good, so motivated. I actually went to sleep last night listening to this YouTuber who ran across my feed, and he was awesome. He was just typical person, just sharing his thoughts um, about, I guess, moving forward with the growth mindset. And I jotted some things down because I'm definitely going to post these on my TikTok. Again, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me here or here, whichever way I put it. Um, but I guess my face content, meaning when I post in front of the camera, I share it with you that I don't like being salesy. So what I do is speak words of wisdom and encouragement, because I think I'm initially a motivator to people, or that's what people tell me. Um, and two, it's a journal for me to get my thoughts out. And it's so fun because he spoke about that. He spoke about, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on. But anyway, here's the guy. I did subscribe. I don't know if that's blurry or not, but his name is Canup Files, Canupfiles. Um, and oh my gosh, he just spoke some great knowledge. He was talking about having a mentor as a new business owner, and he really admired this guy. I think I'm telling the story right, but he really admired this guy, and he said the guy kind of walked away from him because how he was thinking. He, he felt that the guy was thinking, you really don't want to do anything. So he said he never heard from the guy again. The first thing he talked about is overcoming limited beliefs. And I was like, whoa. And I had to stop and just start typing things of what I want to say on my TikTok this morning. Some of this is my words, um, mixed in with kind of what some of the stuff that he was sharing about what the guy said to him. But he was telling a story, and this is what I got. So he said, you need to overcome um, limited beliefs, because everything is in your life is based off of beliefs. What you do, how you live, how you spend money, how you take care of your family, how you spend time with family, friends, and so forth. And it's cliche, but it's like when you hear it, it's like you're right, right? And so I wrote down, when you stop allowing self to manipulate your present and future is when doors will begin to open in your life, because all the possibilities that you previously believed couldn't happen or come true, they are now being attracted to you. You become magnetic as to where whatever you think, it will come to pass. And so then I put, so today is the day that you will push past your limits. So he just basically say, as soon as you overcome those limited beliefs, anything is possible. He said things will be starting coming to you magnetically. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, it's just going to start falling into your lap because your belief is, I can. And I just thought they were so powerful. And then he went on to speak and talk, and he talked about operating in the lack of abundance. I'm getting emotional right now. Okay.
right, Tommy was wrong. Okay, so I went to go. Here's the funny thing about kids. I went to go grab some tissue from the side table in my living room, and the box was gone. Nobody but my daughter, I'm pretty sure. When I told her the other day, because I went into her room, and her allergies was acting up, so her nose was running a lot, and I noticed that she had a roll of my toilet tissue. So I said, Kelsey, there are Kleenex boxes downstairs. Go and grab a box. This child came to grab an already open box instead of going into the pantry and grabbing a new box. But anyway, oh my gosh. Oh Lord, that girl. All right. So I think now I can talk. But he started talking about operating in the lack of abundance. And I'm like, oh my God. He said, now that was the thing that why the guy walked away from him. Because he was operating in a lack of abundance. And he started saying that you may not think that you're operating in a lack of abundance. He said, but I want you to cognitively, well, he said metacognitively, I want you to like listen to yourself speak when you're talking to other people. He was like, I can sit down with people right now and figure out if they're walk operating in a lack of abundance just based off how they talk. He said subconsciously a lot of people don't hear the things that they say, and it brought me to, if you remember my clips from yesterday, how I was just speaking so negatively. And I'm like, Sarah, you have to stop that, right? So this is what I wrote for, this is going to be Sunday's post. I put, don't operate out of a lack of abundance. You say you want more. You want to increase in your career, your finances, spiritually, but yet you're telling yourself what's not possible. When there are solutions, you make excuses. Listen to your conversations with people. Are you subconsciously operating out of a lack of abundance? So today, become aware of what you say, feel, and think. So it was meant for me. Oh my gosh. It was meant for me to run across that guy. One thing that I have now implemented into my life is on the way to work, I listen to wisdom of encouragement, whether it's Myron Golden, whether it's the um, the instructor Michelle O'Neill in the digital growth community, um, or whomever that I run across who are just giving me words of encouragement. And now this young man, I haven't went through his page to figure out, what it is that his niche is on YouTube and what he talks about, but from that video, he is a business owner. But oh my gosh, that boy, he was just spitting some knowledge. Going back to what he stated about operating in the lack of abundance, and he said that when the guy, the mentor who walked away and never came back, he said the guy asked him, so what are your business plans or something like that, and the guy and he immediately, the first thing came out of his mouth was no, let me go back. So, and then the guy, I guess, followed up with something that he could do, right? Let's just say that he told him, oh well, you can gain 50,000 followers, or you know you can make $10,000 a month. And so immediately he started telling the guy why it's not possible. And so he said the guy kind of like looked at him, but he told him, you you're walking, well, you're operating in a lack of abundance. You say you want it, but there's no way you want it when you say that nothing is possible or something like that. Um, and that made him reflect. And he just talked about how unique we are, um, as being this type of species that we are, right? When God created us, or whomever you feel your creator is, but for me, it's God. But um, that out of all the species in this animal kingdom, we are the only species that can reflect and improve, whether it's the whether it's right then and there or in the future. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so powerful. So because yesterday I was not, and I woke up not feeling, up to par. I was operating in a lack of abundance. But last night I was able to reflect and now apply what I know to my future, which is awesome. So, um, I want you to challenge yourself and I want you to think, listen to the way that you speak and that you talk. Sometimes it's sabotaging your own self, and sometimes it's on your child. I know, and now I'm being too chatty. So if you made it this far, thank you. Um, and nothing, to my mom, but I think a lot of parents do this. They put their fear on you, and my mom may not know it, but as a child, anything that I wanted to do, that to her she felt that was impossible, right? I remember I was 18, I think, or 19 or something, and any job that I had, I worked so hard because my dad used to tell me work as though as you're trying to reach for something, right? So that's what I did. I just worked so hard to where the jobs that I had, they always wanted to promote me. But I learned to work other stations, cook, and I remember this one girl who was the assistant manager at the time. She could not stand me, and I remember going to look for other jobs, and I couldn't. Nobody would hire me, and it was then where I don't know if it was a GM or I think he was the owner of that location, and he seen me working hard, and he was like, "Have you thought about being the assistant manager?" And I was like, "No." But anyway, so he promoted me to being assistant manager, and that's I was able to buy. My mom bought me a car when I was 16, but it was a cash car. But I was able to buy my own car out of that paycheck, so that was awesome. But going back to some parents putting limits on you, when they are operating out of fear. Thank God, I was very, I would say rebellious, but I was the type where if you tell me that I couldn't do it, oh, I was gonna find a way. I was gonna find a way, and so she did that a couple of times, and then eventually she was like, you know what, just let that girl, do what she's gonna do. And the funny thing is, I find my daughter to be the same way since she's been young. But yeah, don't put limits on your child. Help them to believe, um, and to find out how to. And I heard this from Myra Golden earlier this week. When you put your mind, or when you set your mind to thinking that something is possible, that you can do it, then your mind automatically will try to figure out how to. Versus when you tell yourself that you can't do it or it's not possible, then you're going to be operating of not going to find out how to do that thing. So, again, just subconsciously or consciously listen, right, to how you speak, and especially the things that you think, because first it becomes a thought before it comes out, and that does mess with how you feel. Um, so I have to remember to stop operating in a lack of abundance. So that's my spiel. Those are the things that I'm going to put out today and tomorrow. Again, follow me on um, TikTok if you are not. Anything. Now that's one thing that I thought about that I need to do, which I know is you got to make a plan, Sarah. But with that situation, speaking about me making content on TikTok when I give words of encouragement, I want that to be authentic. So I can plan some things out like I did now, but I just want it to really come from within, you know, of anything that I'm feeling or that I receive. I want to share that knowledge as well, because there are so many people who are operating in a lack of abundance. But anyway, I can go on and on and on. Let me stop here. So as you can see, I did my nails last night. These are the B-Tart box. Um, and I did French tip on my feet. Let's see if I can turn this around. So yeah, I think I did an okay job. Look who is begging. Mommy just got done eating breakfast. Oh yes, you are. Don't try to leave now. So my husband finally fixed my monitors where I can leave his office and do my own thing. Oh, now she's trying to run. But yeah, just finished breakfast. And now I'm about to do some editing. All right, so we are about to head out to the retirement party. So if you have watched the video this far, you have made it to the end of the vlog. Thank you for tuning in with me while I go on this digital marketing journey.